Hello, kia ora, and welcome to your Project Runway New Zealand Season 1, Episode 7 recap. I'm Christina Doon. As you recall, last week Ben took the win and got immunity for his high fashion look, and we saw Beth walk, unfortunately. But it is onward and upward because this week, Georgia is inspiring our designers by boxing. Yeah, that's right. She was badass boxing. Yeah. So they find out they are going to make Luxe activewear. So something that Georgia herself would wear from the gym to the street. So there you go. Well, people are already worrying about their aesthetic transferring to activewear, especially Caitlin, because she does pretty. Can she make it work? She worries. Ben is glad that he has immunity. I mean, Ben is like really glad he has immunity because he just doesn't do activewear. Anywho, Andreas tries to make clear the brief of what Georgia would want to wear. As you recall, it's supposed to be her they're thinking of, that she is the inspiration. This is something that she would wear. Well, Judy worries about the time given to make an entire outfit, and they go and pick fabrics. Off to work they go. People start to talk about their designs with each other. Some start to nitpick other designs, as they do as time progresses. And Andreas warns, while he goes around and gives his advice, of course, Andreas warns Misty, pull back a bit, girl, because that lip fabric is intense. And, well, will she do it? Camila is warned about the time crunch because, she tends to get very technically involved. So, Andreas said, calm down. Caitlin's fabric is puckering a bit. Andreas warns her about the shaping of the fabric. She needs to make it work well because the first thing my husband said was, "What is she wearing, a rubbish bag?" After that, this outfit lost it for me because he totally ruined it for me, and I had a really hard time. And I said, "Why'd you do that?" Because I love Caitlin. Anywho, but you'll see. Judy is given positive vibes from Andreas, so good on her. Carrie is warned not to go overboard. Editing. Remember editing, Andreas says. The code is strong. Focus. Ben gets positive feedback, even though we worried about, activewear. Models have fittings. Well, Benny is pleased with his jumpsuit fit. And I gotta say, dude is totally redeeming himself. Caitlin's is resembling that rubbish bag. But, oh man, it's just... And I think it's just because my husband said that, and then I couldn't get it out of my head. So, you know what I mean? So thanks, honey. You ruined it for me. But anywho, I was a bit worried. Jess beats herself up for helping others because she's like, oh, if I end up being on the bottom, as you do. But you know what? You're a human being, honey, and go ahead and help people because that's what you're supposed to do in life. Okay? So stop stressing. Carrie says a lot of people aren't finished, and it is crunch time. So will they make it? Let's hope so. Andrea says to use a Kiwi property accessory wall and to send their models off to Gigi to see some Maybelline makeup and to Schwarzkopf to get their hair done. Well, this luxe sportswear look has to take us from the gym to the streets. Well, at least for Georgia it does. We have 8 designers left after tonight. Just 7. Well, joining Sally Ann Mullen, Benny Castle, is guest judge Julia Matthews. Apparently she's a lifestyle expert. Now, I don't even know what that means, I'll be honest. But does that mean she's an expert at life? I don't know. Or lifestyle, is that active? I don't know. I have no idea. I'll just be honest. I don't know what that means. But she's an expert at it. So, in the words of Graham Norton, let's start the show. All right, so Camille is up first. Now, see, I think this is cute. I like the pop of orange. It looks a little bit like a straitjacket, but, it's still cute. It looks young and hip. Ben, I have to say, of all the things that Ben has made, this did not look like it was made well. I mean, you could see it looked really jaggedy in parts, and that surprised me because I thought well, everybody has a bad day, so there you go. I don't know, but I was not impressed with this week at all. Benny. Oh, Benny, you redeemed yourself. Not only was it practical, it was well made. That jumpsuit fit like a glove, and I'm so proud of him for redeeming himself. That is just awesome. I'm just so proud. I knew he had it in him. I knew it. He just had a bad week before, but hey, we all have bad weeks, don't we? Caitlin, I just can't get past the rubbish bag thing, thanks to my husband. But I mean, it's cute, but I can't stop thinking about that. Misty, I think it's fun, but you'd sure want to make sure that you didn't have a camel toe when you were wearing that. Because like, that's just one more joke to add to the lip prints, if you know what I'm saying. But I mean, the outfit itself, the shape of everything, it fit nice, and it's well made. It's just the fabric that I think they had trouble getting past. Judy's is cute and cool. Carrie, I gotta say, I thought this came out fierce. I just thought it was amazing, except he had too much. As I said earlier, I thought he was just kind of overdoing it, and the judges agreed that if he had pulled back and he'd done the editing, maybe forgot about those tearaway pants and just left it with the bodysuit and the coat. The coat was freaking amazing. I just thought that was really cool, so I liked it. But the judges say themselves, they have to judge on what he puts forth on the runway, not, after their editing sort of thing. So, yeah, I know. I was like, dang it, because I really thought that Carrie could have won this if he had edited properly. I thought it was his, definitely, if he had just done that. But there you go. Jess, now to me, those pants, I don't know how you can work out in them. I mean, they're just too baggy. I mean, for me, that I would want something more form-fitting that wasn't so baggy. But, hey, everybody's got their style and things. So, maybe for some folks that wouldn't bother them. But that wouldn't be mine. Anyway, Judy and Jess, they make it through to the next round, so they are excused. The rest are our highest and lowest scorers, and the judges will go over their designs. Now, Kimmy gets a nicer response, but I never know what the judges are thinking, I'll be honest. Ben has to explain his stitching issues and that, and I think they're even surprised at his work this week. Benny, as I said, yes. I mean, his bodysuit fit like a glove. He totally redeemed himself from last week's jumpsuit, so I am just like, yeah, well done. Caitlin explains her fabric choice. Now the judges love it, and I'm happy for it, but I just, like I said, I couldn't get past the rubbish bag thing after my husband said that to me, and I was just like, ah! All right, well, they decide Misty's gal is a busy gal. She's on the go. They, much like her fabric, it's busy, but, they see her ideas, and, they say, this fabric seems a bit much for Georgia, and, yeah, because they don't think it's something she would wear. She agrees, obviously. Carrie gives props for his personalization with George's initials. The judges bring up editing, and they have the model drop the tearaway pants, and it looks really amazing. Now, if he had just done the editing, awesome. But because he didn't, they have to judge what comes down the runway. Alrighty then. Well, the judges look over the design some more. Georgia tries on Benny's jacket, and she's probably going to try to make away with it because it was really awesome. It was a great jacket. Georgia picks apart Misty's look, but, they do give her props for her jacket. Everybody makes really nice jackets, I got to say. They're really cool. Anyway, they say, though, her jacket may be cool, but they didn't feel it was cohesive. But, say la vie. The judges are being overly judgy towards Carrie's look, I thought, but, again, they said they have to judge what is actually walked down the runway. All right, so, drum roll, please. All right, here you go. Caitlin wins. Now, I'm really glad that she won, and she's going to get immunity next week, which is awesome. But I would thought, as far as this goes, I thought top two, my opinion, should have been Benny and also Carrie. I thought Carrie and Benny should have been top two. I thought Caitlin did a nice job, but again, like I said, I couldn't get past that fabric. Thanks to my husband calling it a rubbish bag. So there you go. So Ben gets through. Carrie is reminded to edit, but he is safe. Calm down, puppy. It's okay. We'll be done soon. I know all you can hear. I don't know if you can hear it, but like the lambs are just going crazy out in the sticks there. Anywho, Cammie and Misty are the last two left. And then Misty is reminded that Georgia was her customer, and they don't think she put that thought into it because they didn't think she got it. But she is in. And Cammie walks. Honestly, I thought Cammie's design was good, but you know, somebody has to go each week, right? And as we go along, more and more of our favorites are going to be going and going and going until only one can win, right? Only one can win. But we wish Cammie a wonderful future. I'm sure she's got a bright future ahead of her with lots of designing to come. So we wish her all the best. Next week, one of my favorite all-time challenges on Project Runway, bridesmaid dress redos. Yes, I cannot wait. And I apologize for the lateness of this update as I had a migraine this morning when I woke up. And so I apologize for the lateness of my update. But barring any other problems, we'll see you next time. Have a great one, everybody.